Welcome back to today's video session class. Hello students. Uh, in the last video class we have already completed our water chapter number 8. So in this today's video session class I am going to start a new chapter, that is carbon and its compound. Okay. As you very much familiar with this word carbon is an element. It is a sixth element of our periodic table. It is carbon, whose symbol is C. His atomic number is 6 and atomic mass is 12, as you all know. Carbon is present in each and everything that we are having around us. It is the fourth most abundant element in the universe after hydrogen, helium and oxygen. It is a non-metal also. Carbon is found in free state and in combined state, both. Free state of carbon are what is diamond, graphite, একটু স্লো, কোনো আওয়াজ শোনা যাচ্ছে। Then free state is carbon. Of carbon is diamond, graphite, very common example. And also some other are combined state. Carbons are in combined states. You can get carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, methane, etc. So there are enormous number of carbon in its combined state. So you can have so many other examples in your book in the combined state, that is limestone, limestone CaCO3, calcium carbonate, calamine, zinc carbonate, washing soda, sodium carbonate, decahydrate, baking soda, sodium bicarbonate, and some other carbonates and bicarbonates also are there. Carbon is a tetravalent and has a unique property of forming a chain of self-linking. It is tetrahedron. Tetrahedron means it has a tetravalent, because when you have the configuration of carbon, it has electronic configuration 2,4. That means it has 4 electrons in its outermost shell. So its structure will be like this. So it can form a chain of molecules. Okay, so they are linked, and the chain property of this link is can be formed is called catenation. This property of carbon which forms a chain link is called catenation of carbon. It is because of this property carbon done from more compounds than all other elements altogether. So this is due to its catenation property, it has ability to form more than enormous number of elements than the compounds than any other elements. Okay. All complex molecules are found in each and every organisms, whether it's plants or animals or any organisms that have carbon molecules are found in them, like in proteins you can get carbon, then DNA, RNA, all these molecules contain this and so many enzymes are also present. Enzymes, you know, they are the biological catalysts which are present in our body, which helps in our growth, digestion, etc. So chemistry which deals with the study of carbon is called organic chemistry. What is called organic chemistry? Means, what is organic chemistry? It's a branch of chemistry that deals with the study of carbon and its compounds. So in this chapter also we are going to learn this about carbon and its compounds. Okay. So chemistry can be divided into two parts, that is organic chemistry and inorganic chemistry. So the branch of chemistry that is broadly divided into two parts, that is inorganic chemistry and organic chemistry. Okay. So what are these organic and inorganic chemistry? Just now I told you organic chemistry is the branch of chemistry in which deals with the study of carbon and its compound, and inorganic compounds are chemistry means that contains carbon in the minerals forms. Like if you take the gaseous inorganic chemistry, gases, if you see, you will get carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide. If you go in the field of salts, what you will get, so many examples are there. Suppose calcium carbonate is a salt, then calcium bicarbonate you can get, manganese bicarbonate MgCO3. So there are so many examples of inorganic chemistry that contains carbon in them. Then if you go for the acid types, in acid also you can get, for example, carbonic acid H2CO3, that is the carbonic acid, which also contain carbon in them. So oxides of carbon, carbonates, bicarbonates and organic compounds, all these comes in under the organic chemistry. Okay. Now if you go in the field of organic chemistry, what you will see, first is hydrocarbons comes. Hydrocarbons. Okay. Suppose CH4, C2H6 means methane, ethane, these are hydrocarbons. If you go for alcohol based, so if you got alcohol, you will get methyl alcohol CH3OH, then ethyl alcohol C2H5OH, it's methyl alcohol. Then if you go in the field of acids also, some acids are also organic, comes under organic chemistry. For example, H2CO3 It comes under organic chemistry also and in inorganic chemistry also. Then after acetic acid, that is CH3COOH. Acetic acid is an example of acid that comes under organic chemistry. Then if you go for sugar types, you will get glucose, common example which we get after photosynthesis, C6, H12 and O6. Then you can get maltose also. So thus the interchange of molecules takes place here. So C12H22O11. So also there sucrose, then starch, all are these the example of organic chemistry sugar types. Okay. Just a minute, students. I have to arrange